Well, hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having a super duper fantastic day out there today. It is Monday. It's officially the Monday after Thanksgiving. So hopefully you didn't do so much damage to your health. Unfortunately, I hate to admit it, but I gotta come clean. Put it in the chat. Come clean. Come clean. I ain't do too great. I didn't do too great, but I'm gonna do better for Christmas. I know I am. Why? Because I'm hosting, and I I'm gonna do better. I am going to do better Christmas. I didn't do too bad starting out, but as the week progressed, y'all, I just But anyway, I'm coming clean. That's the conversation today. Come clean. Put it in the chat. Come clean. My name is Denise Merriweather. I am the CEO and founder of Queenpreneur's Jumpstart Program. It is the number one training environment for women in the world looking to leverage their knowledge, right? The things that they know, like leverage their knowledge so they can actually build a profitable business so they can do what God has called them to do. And for those of you who may not want to use your knowledge to actually build something to monetize, you're still probably in some form of service work, right? Where you're using what you learn and you're helping other people. And if that's something or sounds like something that you're interested in, reach out to me, set up a discovery call. Let's talk about it. So look, and remember, the main goal is always to do what God has called you to do. That's the thing. Life is going to be most fulfilling when you're in alignment with what it is that you are here on earth for. And if you are not clear on that, that's a conversation for you and I as well. So listen, let's go ahead and get into this conversation of coming clean. Put it in the chat, coming clean. Since this is the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, I know there's some cleaning up that you got to do from this year. And what do I mean by that? Whether there's broken relationships, hard conversations, things that you said that you wish you didn't say. I think that this is the perfect opportunity where people are most open to hearing what you have to say. And hopefully, if you're open, you hearing what they have to say. And there's three things that I want you to focus on when it comes to your relationships or the things that you want to see smooth out or you want to come clean about. And let me tell you first, before you enter into this conversation, this is not an opportunity for you to be right. Put it in the chat. This is not an opportunity for you to be right. See, this conversation is going to take maturity. It's going to take ownership. It's going to take you being someone else other than a person that want to be right. Because the thing about being right and you proving how someone did something wrong, it normally makes people defensive. And when you get frustrated about whatever it is that you're frustrated about, right? Whether it's because people do the same thing over and over again, or you feel like people are forever, you're forever teaching and they're never learning or not listening or whatever it is. Sometimes you need to, not sometimes, you need to develop yourself to be a person that can accept where people are, whatever space they're standing in. You should be the person that could come into a space. I know spiritually we talk about being able to conform in any situation, being what you need to be for other people in any situation. Not a chameleon, like you don't want to be a fake person, but you do want to be someone that can speak to or that you can share yourself with someone that they get, that you get where they're coming from. Because ultimately, that's what all conversations are about. Whether you're entering into a conversation to see or to get something that you may need from someone else, the main place that you have to start with your listening is how can I serve them? How can I serve them? Because the more you serve other people, the more they are more likely to want to serve or to help you. But if you just a taker, put it in the chat. Tis is not the season to be a taker. Put it in the chat. Tis is not the season to be a taker. If you find yourself taking a lot, I'm going to need you to give. Put it in the chat. I need to give. Put it in the chat. I need to give. And one of the most generous things that you can ever give to someone is your listening. Put it in the chat. The biggest, most generous gift that you could give is listening to someone else and them understanding and knowing that you got them. See, that's where mainly all relationships start, is You're listening to someone else for you to get where they are, not for you to be heard, not for you to be understood, not any of those things. So when you enter into conversation, then that's your motive, just abort mission. Put it in the chat. Abort mission. It is not going to help you. So listen, here's what I want to say. There's three things that I want you to focus on when you are entering into these conversations. You're coming clean. Remember that you're coming clean. And normally when you're coming clean, that means you're speaking some truth about you that's affected someone else, right? You're taking ownership of it. So go into the conversation looking to restore. Put it in the chat, restore. Like, you got to really want to restore something that's been lost or broken down, or a relationship maybe that you even miss. Like, there's some relationships in my life that I miss. And not that anything went wrong, but if I haven't been reaching out, right, which that is on me, that is my story. Like, I just haven't been reaching out, haven't been making time, then I need to restore that relationship because it means something to me. And without you having conversations, spending time with people, it's hard to say that you're in a relationship at all. So focus on restoration. Just restore whatever it is that you need to restore. Now, I don't know what it is for you, but for me, I need to reach out to people. I need to make time to reach out to people. That's family and friends. Okay. So that's on my agenda of the coming clean. Okay. I just got to tell you, I ain't really been reaching out the way that I used to. Please forgive me because this relationship is so important to me. And I want you to know that it's important to me. So I'm reaching out now to see what I can do to spend more time with you, or to be in communication or connection with you more often. Number two, I want you to focus on revive. Like, some relationships you're spending time with together, and maybe it's not quality time. Maybe you need to freshen it up, revive it, like it's just gone stale or is dying. And you need to generate new energy into it. Like, instead of it being stressful and so labor intensive, maybe this is an opportunity for you to share how labor intensive it is and what it would take in order for it to be more enjoyable for the both of you. And that's your work relationship, that's your personal relationships, your financial relationship, right? Like, maybe you need to revive it. Maybe you need to recommit, come clean that you spent too much money for Black Friday and the holiday season and Cyber Monday. Like, you might just need to chill and skip Cyber Monday if you went ham on Black Friday. Do you understand what I'm saying? But revive that relationship, conversation, commitment, because next year, so let me tell you what I'm focusing on and what the 12 days of Christmas is going to be about. It's going to be about honoring yourself. Put it in the chat, honoring yourself. So we're going to start having conversations about that during the 12 days of Christmas, honoring yourself. And we're going to go into the next year, honoring ourselves. So that's going to be a part of the conversation, the learning, the training, and everything that we're going to be doing next year is we're going to honor ourselves, right? From honoring our word, from honoring our commitments, honoring, man, you may have obligations, but honor nothing. I mean, you don't have to. I don't like that word. It just seems so restrictive. But for lack of words right now, I would say your obligations, like just honoring yourself, your health, your finances, your environment. Like, if you've been wanting to declutter and clean, next year is on the calendar. You need to schedule it. And if you can start now. But anyway, revive that relationship. And the final thing is some of these things in our life just need to be repaired. And if you care about it, repair it. Come clean. Now, this is probably one of the most difficult parts, is for you to admit to someone else that you've done wrong, right? A repair is like something has broken all the way down to the least common denominator or the lowest compound. And I get that today is Monday, mental stimulation. I'm just giving you something to think about. It's the end of the year. It's the season, like I said, to come clean, to, think about these things that are really important to you. And some of these relationships and things in your life, you just got to repair. You just got to repair it. And that means take ownership of the breakdown. And you get to choose whether you believe that it was your fault or not. You can repair it by taking ownership of it. Remember, certain people may not have had the self-development training that you had. Like, I know some people in my circle, my close circle, I mean, like my girlfriends, the people that show up for me, like when great things happen in my life, like babies and weddings, they're there. And then when bad things happen in my life, like the loss of my mom or a loved one, they're there, right? Not I don't want to say the foo like the fun, relationships or acquaintances, but the real down and dirty. See, the majority of my friends don't follow me, right? Like they're not in it for the coaching or the advice. Well, they get free advice, right? So because I've been this person forever, but they don't see this as something new or something to invest in because I'm their friend. Those people, like I know you got some of those people in your life too. The people that benefit from who you are on a daily basis or whenever they need you, right? Some of those relationships, maybe they need some repair. And all I'm saying is be the bigger person. 'Tis the season to come clean. Take ownership of some stuff. It ain't gonna kill you to be wrong when you believe you're right. Because you really got to look at what it's costing you in the long run for you to stay on your soapbox or for you to keep trying to get people to see what you see. Right. On Wednesday, the last conversation we had on last week was all about, I was giving you the perspective of it's over there. The problem that you have with me ain't my problem. Right. So however you feel about me, whatever you think that I'm trying to do to you or show you or whatever, it's the problem that you have with me is not on me. And for some of you, the problem that people have with you is not on you. But if you don't want there to be a problem, you could be the person to repair the relationship. You could give them a space for them to express. Remember, because what I told you, the most generous thing that you could do is listen to someone and be okay with how they feel and what they say. Like, don't try to change their mind or make them say something else to make you feel good or better. No, you want to know where people stand. And you get their communication. And if you really want to go the extra mile, ask them, what can you do to make this better? Right? Even though it may not be the intention, can you promise them that the way that you're making them feel or whatever it is won't happen again? And give them solutions on how to not allow this to happen again, whether it's them letting you know when you say something that triggers something or you're behaving in a manner that triggers this feeling that they have. Like, just take ownership of the stuff. Come on. This is all about the being, right? Being is the new doing. And all I'm saying is communication is so powerful. Transformation is in language, right? Language is a part of communication. All these things tie together. And until you become a master or focus on mastering your conversation, it shapes your world, right? Even the things that you're thinking is made up of words. The things that you tell yourself, like, come on, you just gotta do it. So look, always looking forward to serving you. I hope that has helped you. Look, focus on coming clean. I need you to restore, revive, and repair. And I'm live at 5. I didn't even sing for y'all today. I'm live at 5. Hey, I'm live at 5. I love y'all. I'm live at 5. So I'll see you on Wednesday, headed to North Carolina. I'll see you there.